Welcome back to this Sunday Medz. Today I want us to just spend a little time thinking and talking about giving and receiving. No, the Bible clearly says, and we have all experienced, that it really is better to give than to receive. In giving, we open ourselves up to receiving more. When we give of our time, of our resources to serve other people, we often experience a surge of joy or peace or purpose. We broaden and deepen our relationships, our community, and really experience the triune love of God where everybody is giving and receiving. But I want us also to be clear that in order to give, God certainly wants us to receive from Him first. He does not want us or expect us to be pouring out of ourselves until we are dry and famished to serve other people or to give to other people. He wants us to give out of an overflowing, abundant cup, and that is how the Lord operates Himself. Jesus often took time to go and fill up and be soaked and drenched and saturated to enjoy that rich fellowship with Him and His Father one-on-one. And then He came back down to the crowds, to the multitudes, to continue pouring out. So make sure that you're not doing it on your own strength. That was certainly never God's intention for you. And if you are ever feeling that you are getting to a place of dryness or exhaustion, just quickly go back into the Father's presence, fill up, and remember that Jesus set that precedence for us to follow. Our relationship with God is priority. He created us to be in relationship with Him. He didn't create us to just serve people. He created us to enjoy relationship with us as an individual. It will be our time and our resources and our words that we are going to be held accountable for, not just, Lord, Lord, didn't I serve people? Lord, Lord, didn't I? And then He will say, it's either I knew you or I didn't know you. And knowing comes out of receiving from God, spending time with Him, filling up in Him, with Him first. As we give, Scripture assures us that we can extend faith to know that it will return to us, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. So we can be free to give in faith. We can be free to give cheerfully, even sacrificially and abundantly, knowing that the Lord provides for us and that He is faithful to return it to us, pressed down, shaken together, and running over according to His word, and He does not lie. God also gives to us according to His riches in glory, not just our needs. Look at the multitude that He fed. He actually fed them and provided for them more than they needed, such that there were 12 baskets of leftovers. God supplies our needs according to His riches in glories, not the limitations of our needs. So be encouraged and stretch your faith to trust God and to even ask and to expect and to hope for God's provision of your needs beyond your needs according to His riches in glory, which is pretty vast. Lastly, I want to assure us that God's portion to us is not a ration. Stop limiting your expectation and your hope and your asking of God. God is master of the universe. He owns everything. He created everything, and He's still creating today. He created a position for Joseph that never existed before. He can do the same for you. He wants to do the same for you. Expect of God, ask of Him with the belief and the understanding that His portion for you is not a ration. Heaven is not under duress. Heaven is not suffering some form of lack. There is no lack in heaven. God is the eternal provider and light and giver and creator there. And He wants to do and be the same here on earth, the same as it is in heaven. So allow God to do that in your life, through your life. Avail yourself to Him so that the miraculous, the signs and the wonders of God's generosity and His provision can be experienced through your life, and that others can look at you and see the glory of God. Be encouraged. See you next week.